Hello, welcome back to part 2 of our class. We're going to be completing our jewelry box. This is what we did previously. I hope you've done this. I sent a measurement to you, a piece of paper that you should get 13 1/4 by 13 1/4 inches. Now there are two ways I'm going to do this. I'm going to show you. First, you can make a box and just place inside and you have your box ready. Remember our gift box we made? That same process, you do something that will fit into this. Based on the measurement I sent to you, I told you to get 13 1/4 by 13 1/4 inches of your cardboard paper. Then you're going to score it just like as I've done here. You're going to score it first. You're going to score at 1/2 inch, 3 1/2 inches, 9 3/4 inches, and 12 3/4 inches. I'll take it again. I told you to score it at 1/2 inch, 3 1/2 inches, 9 3/4 inches, and 12 3/4 inches. Once you're done with that, you turn your paper like this, just the way I've done, and you repeat the same process. 1/2 inch, 3 1/2 inches, 9 3/4 inches, and 12 3/4 inches. Remember, when you score, remember to fold all your score lines and press down to give you a nice finish. Score all your, when you score, you fold and burnish, fold and press on your score line. When you're done doing that, just like our gift box, if you have not done your gift box, go back and watch it again. You want to cut here to the second score line. You cut so you get to your second score line. You go to this other side again. You you cut until you get to your second score line, releasing this tab here. This is what you should have. Now you turn to the opposite side. You turn and you repeat the same process. You cut to the second score line. Then you'll be left with, you have this. I'll put this aside. You should have this, something like this when you cut. Remember, these are side corners here. We're going to notch it at a corner. Remember how I taught you to do that? You cut here. You reduce it a bit. You cut here a bit. Release this to the first score line. Stop there. Then you notch it at a corner. You do it here, 2, 3, 4. You cut again. Remember, doing this will allow our box to close properly. So you do this again. If you have not done your gift box, please go back and do it. Remember, we're doing this to all 4 lines. I'll not complete this process. I just want you to see what it will look like. Then I'll go to the other method. Sometimes you can fold this middle tab just so that you don't accidentally cut the piece that you need. Try and make sure your work is neat. Neatness is important. Once you're done, keep your scissors aside. Clear your workspace. Then I'll just demonstrate quickly. You have something like this. Make sure this one goes inside, please. As I said, I might not show you everything for this process. Now this looks like a box, and you tuck in all this. When you're done doing this, you want to put this one inside. It will just sit inside very well. And when it does, you have something like this. So remember, I'm just showing you how to do this. This is a demonstration of how you can finish off your box. And you have a steady box. Remember, I'm not gluing it now. So you have something like this. Isn't that pretty? Yes. So I'll take you to method 2. I'll keep this aside. Now remember those straw board I told you to cut? 3. Here they are. I have 1. The measurement for 2 is 6 1/4 by 3 inches. And you have 1 6 1/8 inches by 3 inches. This is what we're going to do. I'll bring in my, this is a lightweight paper. Remember how we put together the outer shell of this gift box we're making? How I first laid our paper down, then I put the straw board. So that's what we're going to do here. This one will be in the middle. So what I want to do is I'm going to form something like this standing, and I'll glue it to our box. This is what we're going to be doing, something like this, covered with this piece. The 6 1/8 will be in the middle, remember. And this piece will be here. And this piece is going to be here. I'll apply glue. For the purpose of demonstration, I'm going to be using our double-sided tape. Remember, it's not compulsory for you to use double-sided tape, but because of demonstration purpose, I am applying this type of glue. Finish peeling my tape. What you want to do is, after applying glue here, just place it down very close to the edge of your paper. Stick it down. Remember that small space I told you to always leave, in the other side when we're making the back of. This is one challenge working with glue tape, double-sided tape. You have to try and be accurate. Once you place it down, it's hard to see. Always advise you to use wet glue. And then you do this again. You just flip it like this. Hopefully this should work, because this is what we're supposed to get, like this, which will cut down and place on our, put inside our box. So I'll apply glue here. I'm going to use wet glue. Applying wet glue. Try and make sure your glue is not too much, because if it's too much, it might tear your paper and you might have bubbles on your paper. So try as much as possible. Apply enough but not too much. You can use something to scoop your, if it's too much. So make sure there's glue everywhere. After applying glue, you turn your paper. See what I mean? You have to be extremely careful when using wet glue. You want to rub so it doesn't leave any bubble. So if there's any fold, you work out the fold. Clean it. When you're using wet glue, you have to give it a couple of minutes to dry. Once you're sure you have your glue in place, you can just raise it up. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut our excess paper because we don't need them. Try and find where the straw board is ending. Try not to cut on your straw board. Cut as close as possible to your straw board. But I wanted to do this so you see me doing it, that is possible. I'll bring back the outer part of our jewelry box, and this is what we're going to be doing. Now that you have something like this. Yep, isn't that looking beautiful? And this one is steadier than that other one. So when you're done, you glue. So what you want to do is apply glue here and use liquid glue for this process. As I said, apply glue at the bottom here. While doing this, you need to be extremely patient when doing this, because you have to hold on to the straw board until it dries. Method 1 and method 2, they have their advantages. Keep applying glue. Check your work. If it's not straight, make it straight. That's one of the advantages of using liquid glue. You can arrange it before it dries. And be checking and make sure it's correct. Once you're sure it has stayed holding on, you can place something hard on it. So allow it to dry, give it a few minutes to dry, keep checking, keep checking. So when it's dry, I'll come back and show you our finished work. So welcome back. Our box is glued, it's dry. Oh, I went ahead to put it away. You can use this as a jewelry box. You can even use it to gift someone something. It's all up to you what you want to do. And it's strong and steady. Now we need to decorate this. I have a couple of things at home that I can use. Maybe you have it and maybe not. If you don't have it, it's fine. Go ahead and use those things I taught you, embellishments I taught you to, decorate your box. I happen to have this corner. They are usually used in books. I can't remember what you call it. I'll put it in the description when I remember. Here, you can just insert it at the corner of your box. So you can have this, and your box looks nice here. If you have flowers, you can put them, attach them as well here. I have some flowers. You can just arrange them on top. If you are gifting it to someone, you can put card. Do what you love. And our box is coming together. Go ahead if you want, attach the glue. It's all up to you what you want to do from now on. Or I can attach, to make it look like a jewelry box, I can attach something like a handle here. I happen to have this, And if you don't have this, you can put button, a large button. So you can put this either here or you put it here. It's all up to you what you want to do, and you can give it to someone. And I have something called feet. It's used in jewelry boxes. If I want, I'll remove this piece now. I can attach this, although this color doesn't go together. I can either paint it white, paint this one white so they all coordinate, or I remove this piece here, attach it here. And the second piece I attach. On my third piece, I hope you can see what I'm doing. It's just give it the jewelry box look. There's a fourth piece. And I just attach it so I can have it sitting on my table, and I put my jewelry inside. See, I don't know if you can see what I have done. There you have it. All this, they are optional. I think I got this I got it online on AliExpress, so you don't have to get it. And you can put this, and your box, jewelry box, is ready. I don't know if you can see it from this angle. If you want, you can go ahead and put this, but the danger of doing this is someone might actually think you can pull it. Yep. So you have a nice box, nice looking box. I'll take a picture and just put it up. So remember, you can do this as well. It's all up to you what you want to do. You can put your sentiments on it and gift it to someone. And yes, that's all for today. Please go ahead and try your own box. Please send me pictures. Assalamu alaikum.